What's going on? Welcome to Turnin and Burnin, #1 channel, all things blue collar, and welcome to Firebird Friday. It's been about a month since I posted anything about this labor of love build, and I want to do a quick update. If you've been following along, that way you can see where I'm at. You can see right here, it probably looks the same, but let me show you around, show you a few pictures, and let you know where I'm at, and tell you something that if you're doing this, that you may want to do, a mistake that I made, that I'm thinking if I would have done it the way that I'm doing it now, I would have been better off and money ahead. Stay tuned. First things first, we hit 500 subscribers. I want to thank y'all. Thank everybody that pushed that little subscribe button. You know what? I only have like maybe 10 friends, and 500 people are following this channel. I really appreciate it, and hope to bring you more content, more stuff on the car. I have something else planned that I'm hoping, fingers crossed, goes through. Another build for later on, and as always, we always have the stuff out there, the blue collar work that we're doing out there, building the plant. We're pretty much finishing up some videos, uploading to that as well. But let's get to the car. As you see, does it look the same? Kind of does. I ended up pulling the motor out after I mocked everything up. Last video I showed you was the steering linkage and what I did there. And once everything was good, I pulled everything out and went ahead and put the whole front end back together. Put the doors, everything. I don't know in the last video if I showed you the doors were on, trunk lid was on, and all that. But that leads me to where I'm at now. You know, I want to get this thing painted. I thought about doing it myself. I've been doing a lot of the body work myself. I kind of take you over here and I'll kind of show you, kind of marked in some lines where I see a lot of bad stuff. Right here, I had this quarter panel replaced years ago. I'm not sure how well the guy did. It looked good, but there was quite a bit of Bondo here where he made his seam. I've been trying to fill that in the best I can. I don't know, you can kind of see the light areas where there's some Bondo. It's not the best in the world, but I'm trying to make it the best I can. So that brings me to the mistake I made, and something that if you're doing a build or you're starting off on a build, I think you should do, and I should have done. And that is, once everything stripped down, you've seen in the other videos how I had everything stripped down. Had this on a rotisserie. I was doing the bottom side, I was doing the inside and everything like that. I should have went ahead and just got it blasted. For the price to get it blasted, you're looking at maybe $1,000, $1,200, maybe even less than that, depending on where you're at or who you get to do it. And I think that's what I should have done. So that brings me to where I'm at today. And let's get into that. So I was showing you the front end. It's all taken apart right now. I have a new reproduction hood that I purchased. Just got it leaning up here. It's got the little scoops and everything. I have that. I have these fenders that I purchased years ago. They were on there. I pulled them off. I did have fiberglass wheel well housings, but I did not like the way they fit, so I went ahead and went with these reproductions as well. Let me show you a few pictures on what it looked like when it's put together. You can check those out. And when I put everything together, I noticed these were cracked. Had a big crack right here. Had to purchase those. Didn't really want to, but I want to do this car right. So let me show you a few pictures of what it looked like when she was all put together. As you can see from the pictures, she fit up pretty nice. There was a few gaps in a few areas. I can show you right here, coming along this door. This has a pretty good sized gap right here. This isn't bad till you work your way up here. I stick my whole finger in there. I don't like that. So this is probably going to have to be extended out, welded, fixed stuff and everything like that. This fender here fit very nice. Fender on that side had a pretty good sized gap on the where the door and fender met up. So what I did after I got everything together, I had a few painters come over here. I had some come over here and tell me, man, this is a lot of work. It's going to be $20,000 just to get this thing right and painted. I could buy a Firebird already ready to drive, maybe not show quality, and be driving her around right now for $20,000. I don't want to do that, but I do want a good quality paint job. And that's what brings me back to the beginning of blasting it all. I should have blasted it all from the beginning, seen what I had. You know, right now you look at it and with all the primer, it looks pretty good, but I sanded this the best I could. Did not get all the rust out like I should. There was some spots in here that I've repaired. You can't see now, but there was a hole here. Patched it, welded it, and I've since did a little bit of body work. It's a little high, still needs to be done. So that's where I'm at with the car, and that's why I have not been doing a whole lot of work. One, work's been busy, and two, saving up to get this thing painted. I want her to look pretty. So in about 3 weeks, I'm gonna take her to the body shop, get it blasted all the way down to bare metal. We're gonna do a total inspection on this, see where we're at, see if these quarter panels will be okay with the bottle that's in there, or if I should replace them. I'll make that decision at that time. We'll get the whole car, everything blasted, and from there we'll do an evaluation, see what all needs to be done, get her an epoxy primer, and then make some decisions from there. So fingers crossed, once blasted, there's not anything worse that I've already seen. Get it blasted, get it into some primer, and start making some decisions from there. So learn from my mistake. When you tear everything apart and you start working on your car, just go ahead and get it blasted, get it to bare metal right away, take a look, evaluate everything, take pictures, get it in primer, and then start making the repairs. So there is where I'm at with the labor of love build. Super excited. It's getting closer and closer. My goal is by next year, 2021, which fingers crossed is a better year than 2020 is. I will get her on the road and be burning up some tires, filling up some asphalt, and just having a good time. So I'm gonna try to take you along whenever they blast the car, if they allow me to, take you through that process of how they're gonna blast the car and kind of what it looks like afterwards, and take you through all that process. But bear with me, kind of spreading these things out, putting a little money aside to get this done, and going from there. So there you have it. There's an update. Again, thank you for the 500 subscribers. It's awesome. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. That would be amazing. It's just cool to watch the people that subscribe and enjoy watching this. But that is it. I'm not dragging up, but I'm gonna roll on up out of here. Till next time, peace.